I'm so excited to put you guys on to my morning and night routines because I have struggled to get here. This is how my skin used to look, and now we're here. It took a lot. I have combination normal to dry skin. I have eczema prone skin, and I do this YouTube, which means I'm trying a lot of different products because I'm about to get married and I wanted my skin to clear up. I needed it to be smooth and bright for obvious reasons. And now I get to share those routines with you that got me here. If you have any questions of how I use these products, comment down below. I don't want you to forget the question. Let's start our morning routine. I am coming to you just freshly woken up, crusty dusties in the eye, on the face, but I definitely brushed my teeth because I was about to talk to y'all with a stank breath, okay? And our first step is cleansing. The biggest change in my morning routine is that I no longer use a cleanser. All I do is rinse my face with cold water. Like literally just keep rubbing with cold water until I feel that film of leftover product from the night before completely off of my skin, and it leaves me like this. I know, shocking, weird, no cleansing. I have found that my skin enjoys it. I break out less. I'm not as dry at all. My face stays hydrated longer, and it is cleansed, right? Like I am rinsing off my face with water and rose water. This is my follow-up. This is my secret ingredient. I've been trying to put everybody onto it. I've been using rose water for a long time, but I made some changes. I've always known it was great for moisturizing the face, so I used it as a mister before. I seen Salma Hayek. I've heard it before, but the thing that made me make the change, Salma Hayek said she doesn't use cleanser in the morning. She only uses rose water. I think it's a Middle Eastern practice. We needed to get into it. What I also changed was, before I was just using any rose water, I specifically started learning that the best rose water to use is food grade rose water. So I go into any type of Indian store, halal store, Middle Eastern, and I hope that Middle Eastern is the proper term, but Middle Eastern store, so Pakistani store, like anything that I feel like I can find food grade, organic, pure rose water, that's where I'm getting it. And this is made in Lebanon specifically. They're super cheap. This big bottle is like $4. Y'all, too good. Don't go in a people's store and not respect they vicinity and their culture. Go in peacefully, ask for some rose water, grab the one you get. This specifically is the Cortas Rosewater. I've used a few other brands, literally just as long as it's food grade, and the ingredients only say rose and water, rose water, okay? That's all you want. Hey baby loves, welcome back to the Fiesta. If you're new here, my name is Keisha Dupuy, and if you're not, you're loyal. Don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell down below if you're interested in seeing weekly hair, skin, product reviews, tips, tricks, and advice every Sunday. Then I grab a cotton round, and on the soft side, not the slightly bumpy side, just take it and I wipe off my skin. So again, we start with just cold water and we follow up with the beautiful and lovely rose water because it leaves my skin cleansed, moisturized. Then you just go ahead, just like literally wipe off your skin, and that's how I get any remaining little stuff off of my face that I have from the night before. I know it might seem weird. You're like not cleansing with the actual gel or foam, whatever. Cleanser feels weird. Promise you, give it a try for 2 weeks. It might feel weird, but if you rinse your face really well with cold water and then wrap up your cleansing with rose water, your face is going to feel so refreshed, super light and airy. Like my face feels cleansed. This step usually dries down pretty quickly, but I go straight into toning. This right here I have spoken about. Check out the link above or check the description box if you want to see my actual review of this product. But let me tell y'all, we locked in. This is the Round Lab Dokto 1025 toner. When I say this has been amazing for preventing texture. When I first started using it, I didn't feel the impact. It wasn't moving as quickly I would prefer. So I was using the Mediheal toner pads. The way I like to use that, so if you're having texture problems, start with the Mediheal toner pads to get the texture to go away, and then you're gonna use this Round Lab Dokto toner to prevent the texture and keep the clogged pores from happening. This big impact on my skin. What I do not like to do, because it has a gentle exfoliating thing going on, but also so that I don't waste product, I do not use round pads for this. I actually just go straight like that onto the skin. It is so lightweight. It actually has like a real watery texture to it, but it's so impactful. Ugh, so good. Done. Okay, then I go on with my second toner or essence. This is the Pyunkang Essence Toner. This is the small bottle, by the way. But I just go right over the Dokto toner. I go right over the Round Lab toner and rub it in. Again, no round pad, especially for my essences. I do not want the round pad to take up my product. This is extremely gentle as well. So lightweight, but it locks in all the properties of my rose water and my toner. Keeps me hydrated longer, and I love it. Definitely think that this essence is better than the Cosrx Snail Mucin toner. Look, y'all can see already. Look at how the light bouncing off the skin. It looks so plump and juicy. Okay. I have shortened my morning routine a lot, and I'm very happy that I did because it was taking up too much time. Next step is eye cream. This step is completely optional. This is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Probio-Cica Bakuchiol eye cream. It took me a while to feel like eye creams even worked. I've done reviews on all these products, by the way, so I'm not really going into it that way. I'm just kind of giving y'all an update and why I like using them. This specifically, I don't feel like it has helped brighten my skin. Doesn't help that my sleep pattern is still horrible, so I'm not helping the dark spots, but it is so hydrating and lightweight for that eye area. I definitely have noticed a difference in my under eyes when I'm doing my under eye makeup. It is very, this is, oh, that's a lot of product, but you see how easy it absorbs? I don't feel like it's doing much for the darkness, but it's definitely keeping it as even as possible, in my opinion, because So again, that's optional. If you use eye cream, that's your step. If not, continue. Now we get into moisturizing. This is the La Roche-Posay Lipikar AP+M Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream. I love this cream so much. I use a good amount, to be honest, and just lather your face in it. And it still absorbs like nothing. This is just so moisturizing yet lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on my face. It doesn't feel greasy on my face. It just dries down and absorbs with ease. I love it because I feel like it has helped calm my skin. I definitely see a lot less breakouts. So between these two specifically, helping in the morning, and the rose water for its anti-inflammatory properties, when you put all these things together, I feel like that is why my skin really started seeing a difference. You can even use this on babies. So from babies to adults, you can use this. That made me feel even better about putting this on my face. And you see how we speeding through it? Because it's morning time. You don't want to do too much. You just want to boop, 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 and get through your routine. Right? And then last but not least, sunscreen. This is, by now on this channel, y'all have to be familiar with this sunscreen. This is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Hyalu-Cica Water Fit Sun Serum SPF 50. Y'all, I do not play about this. I use this all year round. I used to be in love with the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. That is a great moisturizing sunscreen, but unfortunately for me, it started clogging my pores. So we got into this, and I haven't left since, because the way this absorbs, it doesn't matter how much I put on, it just sinks into the skin. I put it all over all year round, and I love it. Because you're looking at it right now, you're like, oh no, it's a little white cast. Just give it a minute. It feels like a lightweight cream, and I love that. So not only does it blend in, do y'all see the little glow it left? A little moisturized and hydrated look it left me with. Yeah, too good. If you do makeup, let this sit for just a few minutes before doing your morning routine, but always, always, always end with some moisturized lips. And I do use this exact routine all year round. I do live in Texas, so in terms of like harsh winds and cold, this hasn't been a problem. These have been all very moisturizing and calming products, so I haven't had any issues. If I'm going to New York in the winter and I know that I need some thickness although this works really great on my skin, with my face, I really like to protect my face against winds. So I would use something thicker like the Weleda Skin Food Moisturizing Cream. If y'all know I've been using that for years. I absolutely stand by and love that cream, especially when you're in colder environments or just harsher environments that you really want to protect the skin while moisturizing it. It's a little too heavy for me in Texas sometimes. It just feels like it's too much. This is the morning routine that has kept my skin glowing. Now, let me put y'all on to a good night routine, because that's where I was really able to make huge progress for my skin when it comes to brightening dark spots, evening out my skin tone, getting my overall face to look brighter, plumper, and healthier. This nighttime routine got me locked in. Really quick, if you made this far, I hope you like, subscribe, because you're already vibing with your girl. On this channel, we care about having glowing skin and growing our hair all at an affordable price. So if that is something that you are interested in, comment down below right now mangoes and watermelons to show me that you made it this far, because I want to show you so much love. But also open up the description box if you want to see some related videos and affiliate links so that you can support me while also trying out products that we have tried. Comment down below if you have any questions, any products that you love and want me to try as well, especially the hair products. I need to get back into some fun hair product videos. Like, subscribe, and keep watching. Time for the night routine. We had a really good day today. I had a very light amount of makeup still left over. We're gonna jump straight into it with double cleansing. First up, we have the HaruHaru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Deep Cleansing Oil. This is the unscented version. This has not done me any wrong. It has continued to keep the pores unclogged. When I don't have my makeup, I don't mind moving a little quick, kind of get in between the oil to emulsifying step, but when I have makeup on, take your time oil cleansing. And what I typically do is start with the oil cleanser outside of the shower, get into the shower, emulsify, and follow up with my gel cleanser, which if you're not new here, you already know what this is, because it's the only cleanser I use. Unless I'm dibble-dabbling, traveling something, this is what I'm gonna pick up. Actually, even when I travel, this is in the travel bag. This is the Cosrx Advanced Numbuzin Gel Cleanser. I love this cleanser. So let's start first. Take off my jewelry. You'll kind of start to see the makeup move instantly. This is even good for getting off my waterproof mascara. The more you oil cleanse, the more you notice your pores just not getting clogged like that. And taking your time during this step, when you first start oil cleansing, you should at least be oil cleansing for 60 seconds. I've even seen people say you should go as long as 5 minutes. I say as long as you have the patience for, at least a minute though, because I'm telling you, I only felt it like once or twice where I could actually feel the dead skin and sebum kind of rolling out and off of my skin. So when you feel that, that's a good thing. Don't be nervous. You're working all that oil and dirt off and out of your skin. Don't be nervous about getting it around your eyes. It does not irritate at all. I just softly curl my lashes and get it off of, you see? I'm gonna handle the rest of the cleansing portion in the bathroom, but biggest things to remember, keep working it in, and then when you're ready, apply water to your fingers, apply water to your face, and emulsify. Break it down. You want it to get milky. Keep working water in until you feel it milky and actually getting off your face. You don't want to really feel a film. Try to get off as much oil as possible. Make it milky before you go into your gel cleanser. Some people be doing this part and then try to just wipe it off of their face, or no. Like, you want to make sure you add water and get it milky. Okay, let me go wash off and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are, freshly washed. Look, you kind of see my makeup, the water specks from the makeup. Okay, so technically I do a triple cleanse, but I only do a triple cleanse. Technically I do a triple cleanse, but I only do a triple cleanse on days that I wear makeup. So this is the Bioderma Purifying Micellar Cleansing Water. I actually do not recommend this if you wear makeup often. I actually found it to be a bit too harsh to be using it so often. Like it dried out my skin pretty quickly. I try to use it every night for a week and to dry out. If you wear makeup often and want a lighter version, I think that would be better suited for normal to dry skin. Oily skin probably will have a great time with this purifying version. Normal to dry, I'm telling y'all, I dried out very quickly. I don't wear makeup that often. If anything, I'm wearing it once a week, maybe twice a week on the weekends. So I don't mind using it back to back on the weekends, but every day, this is not something you'll see me pick up because it's a little too harsh for my skin. I really love the simple Kind to Skin Micellar Cleansing Water. That thing was so lightweight, and when I was using a micellar water very often, that was my go-to because it was super hydrating, very gentle, and got the job done. This really comes in, this micellar water comes in when I wear makeup, mainly because I don't do too well. I don't scrub it up, dub my perimeter good enough. So anytime I use a cotton pad, a cotton round with the micellar, I'm really able to make sure I'm getting off any extra, let me see if you can see it, any extra makeup, the little debris from using my mascara, especially the stuff under eye. It really helps me, like that last cleanser, get it all off the skin. I think you can kind of see it already. Now a little pale, to be honest, but okay. Now we're going into toner. This is the Numbuzin number 5+. Vitamin Niacinamide Concentrated Pad. It is a brightening antioxidant pad. I am on my second jar. I really love this pad. This is how nice and thin and great this pad has been. I've been doing a few reviews on it, so I won't go too much into it. I will update y'all and say, unless my skin is irritated or I need it on more areas than most, I have been cutting them. This was a very thin piece, but I've been cutting them in half and able to get my entire face because this holds a lot of product. It helps prolong the usage. It goes a long way, so you can absolutely use one pad each or save some dollars, cut them in half. Again, this is a thinner piece, but cut them in half and get your whole face. I'm gonna use this little piece because I'm good right now. When I say irritated, I mean like if I had just popped something or if this was a more recent discovery. But otherwise, look at how much product on this little piece. Just got my whole face super shiny and glowy with ease. I just love it. I do not go under eye. I get like just there, but when it gets into these, I don't go into the little creases though. I'll get close enough, but not into it. I still like to, however, 3 minutes. I choose a area that I want to help brighten and I let it sit there. I don't really dabble with the exfoliating side just because I want to be, you know, on the safer side than irritate my skin. So I'll just keep it on the super smooth side and get my whole face with it. This is a super repurchase. So once your 3 minutes are done, 3 to 5, again, wipe the excess off into the skin. Okay, y'all see the glow? Y'all see the way it's reflecting? You're already familiar with this from this morning. This is the Pyunkang Essence Toner. If I'm lazy, I'd put it right over my Numbuzin toner as soon as I put the excess from the pad onto my face. Otherwise, I let it seep in for a little and then apply my toner, my essence, and then apply this essence. It hasn't really made a difference as long as it goes on after the toner to increase this moisturized, glowy look. I'm a happy girl. Next up, topical faded serum. Y'all know I love this thing. I think it takes its time, but it leaves you so glowy and it works. I don't smell what everybody else smells. I put a good amount on, one little squeeze, it kind of oozes out. And just rub it all in. Wow! I just love it so much. This, absolute repurchase. Like, Y'all see the glow. Y'all see it. This topical faded serum has tranexamic acid and niacinamide, and so does the Anua niacinamide 10% plus TXA 4% serum. This is a dark spot correcting serum. I still have mixed feelings about this in terms of how impactful it is. I think that it blends and works really well with this serum. I like what it's done for me, and it definitely has helped. It has helped a lot, like in my dark spots. So this is why I'm continuing to use it. A little goes a long way. The best way I think to introduce this into your routine is by doing it little area by area. Don't just lather it all over the skin. I feel like my skin didn't love that. That's definitely my preferred method. This routine is my exfoliating night routine. So only on the days that I use the faded topical serum do I use this, but I am at the point now where every time I use the faded serum, I'm using this. Before, I would do it once a week, then I leveled up to twice a week, and now I do my chemicals night every other night. I incorporate this. When I'm not doing my chemical night, I do my retinol night. I'm going to drop a separate video that shows you guys my chemical night, again, which is this routine, my retinol night, and then my face mask nights, because those are all different nights. So we can do a little specialized video. Absolutely do not mix your chemicals and your retinols. Those need to be alternated, and I feel like that definitely helped smooth out my skin a lot. Western beauty, Korean beauty, boom. Beautiful mix. Beautiful dark spot correcting combo. So boom, just let that seep in for a second. It took me a while to get here, and now that I'm here, I can do this. Otherwise, do not do this step at this point. You're gonna do it at the end if you like it. This is the Murad Deep Relief Acne Treatment. This is the Murad Deep Relief Acne Treatment. I really like this treatment for those deep under the skin, hard to get to pimples. They're not white, they're not above the skin. You can feel them, maybe they're irritated, maybe they hurt. This is when you're gonna pull this out. You can only use this on your chemical nights. You cannot use this on retinol nights. You can use this any other night, but not retinol night, because it has salicylic acid. I take a Q-tip and I apply it directly. This was one of them that was deep under, and I was being hard-headed and I started picking at it, but in reality, I should have just taken my time. Really, in like 3 days, you'll notice a big difference after using this. All my serums have seeped in. That's when I apply it underneath. That's when I grab a Q-tip, grab a little product, and apply it directly to the irritated acne. You wanna do it in thin layers. You can use this day and night. Again, if you have something that's under the skin and you're really trying to get it out, really good use. I don't have that issue right now. I only apply it when I need it, so we get to just put this down. You guys are familiar with this. It's eye cream step. This is, again, the Skin 1004 Centella Bioderma eye cream. Basically, it's like light retinol. It's an organic retinol. Kind of absorbs very quickly. So now we going with the La Roche Posay Cicaplast Balm B5 Soothing Therapeutic Multi-Purpose Cream. I didn't believe that this could be used as a moisturizer for a long time, because I tried it and I was like, I don't like this. With consistent use, you fall in love with this. It is non-greasy, non-heavy. It soothes the skin, and it definitely lasts overnight. You wake up with this very youthful, glowy look to the skin. It smooths the skin out. And I feel like when I started really incorporating this and being consistent with this these past 4 months, the access sebum and pore clogging that I was dealing with, no issues. I only use this at night. It is very thick, but it ain't heavy. I use one squeeze. It's a good amount of cream, and I apply it on my whole face. This is something I would recommend. I haven't done, actually, this is probably the only product I haven't done a review of. Let me know if you want me to. I've always loved thicker night creams. I want to look like a honey bun, because I just really feel like when you let your face be slathered in this stuff, even if it wasn't this, just a nice thick moisturizer, and just let it sit and work overnight. Oh yeah. And I get why they call it therapeutic, because when I say this thing is soothing, it is so good. So if you have any type of irritated skin, chapped skin, breaking skin, cracked skin, like, it's gonna help heal it. So you're getting some healing properties while also soothing the skin, calming the skin, and getting the skin to glow. Y'all gonna see at the end of this, I'm gonna pop in a clip of how I look in the morning, because I'm telling y'all, it's so much rather. It's gonna give you a little white cast. It's gonna sink in, but I don't mind. I just rub it in just like this and just let it sink in naturally. Because the last step here is going to be the Mederma Intensive Overnight Scar Cream. Y'all seen me use this. I wasn't like super sold. I was like, okay, all right. Consistent usage. That's what I found with this entire routine. When you use these things consistently, that is when you see a big difference. And that's actually, these two, I feel like I got consistent with at the same time. So I can't tell if it's both of them, if it's just this. I don't really feel like it's just this, but might be both or this that really got the dark spots moving and grooving to stay the heck away. Like, ooh, yes. And I kind of just, again, just let this sit over the areas that you wanted to seep into. Yup, just let this sit. Tell y'all. That is when the dark spots started flying away. Just really, to be fair, Mederma says 8 weeks for new scars and 3 to 6 months for old scars. I've been very consistent with this overall routine, everything morning to night for the past 3 months. So although it's been 6 months to a year of using a lot of these products, but also just transitioning into a highly targeted routine that was focused on improving my texture and brightening my dark spots, but also just preventing texture and dark spots. That's been 6 months to a year, but consistency with this routine particularly that made the impact on my skin that has me glowing on a consistent level, but also skin smoother and brighter and feeling good. 3 months. 3 months is what it took for me. Oh, what I put on my lips is the Laneige sleeping mask. This is just a little mini sleeping mask. Good for travel. But boom. Leave me with my little powder donut look. I don't mind because I know I'm about to wake up. Look at how I wake up. Look at how I look. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. That's it. Put your bonnet on and go to bed. Ready. I do need to drop the body routine because look at the chest. Smooth, honey. Eczema flare-ups nowhere to be seen this year so far. We got a few more months to go, and that's the colder months. So, ooh, but my skin been on glow along just from forehead to the toes. I've been glowing. That's it, y'all. I had to show y'all. I had to put y'all on. Let me know if you have questions about any of these products though, because I'm a happy camper with all of them. Check out the description box to use affiliate links or just to, if you know, get the full name of the product if I don't have an affiliate link for them. I absolutely am so proud of myself for being consistent and really working on my skin. Let me know if you have any questions, product suggestions, or video requests. Comment them down below because if your idea is selected, you will get a shout out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Ciao.